It's the Jill of all trades, Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move. She cute. Your host of Kandid Kisses TV, everywhere you need to be. And if you don't know by now, it's not your typical interview, y'all.
Kandid Kisses blown away. Kandid Kisses TV for tomorrow today. Man, throw that auto-tune on that bitch. Have me sound like Teddy Payne.
Hi there, this is Kim Cole, and you are rocking with Kandid Kisses TV.
It's your boy Talent, baby. Michelle and Kandid Kisses TV with my girl Michelle C. Don't take it personal.
Yo, what's up? It's bruh man from the fifth floor. In the ATL, chilling with Kandid Kisses TV.
What's up, y'all? You're watching Kandid Kisses TV with my homegirl, Michelle.
Hello there. Have you asked yourself what you're missing? I have. It's Kandid Kisses TV.
All right, it is another episode of Kandid Kisses TV, and you know I'm always bringing you the dopest talent. So before we get started, do me a quick favor, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms at Kandid Kisses TV. So let me give you a little note about who I have on the show today. I am bringing you Mr. Kevin Tate from Detroit. He's been featured on many festivals such as the Bay Area Black Comic Competition, BET's Comic View, HBO All Deaf Comedy, and a plethora of stages all over the world. So let's go ahead and get into it. How you doing today?
I'm all right. How about yourself? What's up? I'm happy to be here.
Well, good. So you know we got to get right on into it.
I do want to say this to all the listeners when y'all check this out. I did All Deaf Comedy. I didn't do BET Comic View. They make that mistake sometimes if you saw it in my bio, but it's all good. I like to find me on HBO.
We got that update for the 2021. Let them know what you got going on.
Absolutely, right? It's good to be here.
All right. So when did you know that you wanted to get into the comedy game?
You know, I always had a thing, like I like to watch comedy. I remember at a very young age, I just remember having a knack for making people laugh, but I wanted to play ball. I wanted to be a ball player, Kandid. Hey, look, but I just think after I got like in my 20s, started working, got out of school, it was just like, you know what, man, I can do this shit. And I just kind of leaped and did it. Something just always was, you know, pushing at me on the inside. And I just finally went for it.
I know that's right. So what was your first time on stage like? Because I know like I've been around comedy for so long and everybody has these different stories, but like was it nerve-wracking for you or it just felt like home?
Well, you know what? I believe that it's a trick. That's a good question. I got like, it's almost like two first times. So in Detroit before, because I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I live in Los Angeles right now, but back in the day when I used to look at like, man, I should go. Me and my cousin Antoine would sneak up to the comedy club, Coco's House of Comedy. And I remember one time just saying, man, I'm going. And I went up there, and if you ain't funny, they gonna give you keys. Everybody gonna rattle their keys and shit, right? That's to let you know to get off the stage.
Okay.
So I got up there, I did my first joke. It was like, ha. My second joke, they was like, ha. By my third joke, I heard a key, and I got the hell off the stage. And that was the damn janitor getting ready to do something in the back. I was just so nervous. I got the first sign of keys, I got the hell on out of there. So, and then when I moved to LA 13 years later, the first time I said I gotta go on stage, and I ended up going to the Comedy Store, waiting all night, and got a chance to go up and do 3 minutes, and it was okay, to be honest. Yeah.
Now the funny part is because like I know you're from Detroit, but like I'm from LA, and it seems like you've been there long enough where you got the LA swag. Because I would have never guessed Detroit until you said, right?
But you know what? You might be right though. You might be right. You might be right, because I remember coming here thinking everybody had an accent. Now I don't hear it, so I can dig it.
Now, when you first started, how did you come up with your set? Were you always like a good writer?
I don't know. You know, to be honest with you, I didn't have no training. I'm a ball player. You know, I just felt like I love words. I went to school for English, and I just think when I started doing it, I said one joke that was funny. And that's all I needed. Once I said a joke that was funny, I would tell that same joke, and I might tell 2 other jokes, and I didn't care if they worked. So once that one worked, I kept going, and I found out to write a joke is hard, though. So I just started digging from experiences and blowing them, like very small experiences, true experiences in my life, and just blowing them up. So kind of like that. And then the writing came a lot later. Like, oh, I actually can write a joke. I've always been writing jokes in my head. I didn't know that. Now I put it on paper and give it to the people.
That's funny because I'm a writer as well. But like when you started doing the writing, did you? Because you said you just built what you had and kind of blew up from it. But because it was in your head before, have you ever thought about other writings, like as far as like poetry, rap, anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. I look, when I first moved to LA, Candy, I wasn't doing no comedy. I was rapping for 2 years, a year and a half, just because I was scared to get on the stage. And I was pretty good at that. I like to believe I'm still pretty good at rapping. And I do want to say this. I did have a note. Once I started and got one joke, it gave me more confidence to write other jokes. So I still got notebooks and notebooks of jokes that I wrote years ago that when I open them up, I'd be like, ugh. But they was all true and they was funny in a way. So yeah, I would write, and I guess having one good joke gave me the confidence to write more.
Well, the funniest jokes are the ones that's relatable. And everybody have like that old auntie or something that you can always relate to. Like, okay, I can make that funny.
Right, exactly, right.
So I gotta correct you for a second too, because I guess I'm doing bad with branding. But everybody calls me Candy. My name is Michelle. The show is Kandid Kisses TV.
So you want me to call you Michelle instead?
Well, that is my name.
Well, okay, Candy. I won't say that. I'll say Michelle. How about that? I like Michelle.
No, it's not your fault. Like you're not the only person that's ever done that. You know how people just relate the brand to the name, and I'm like,
Absolutely.
no, my name is Michelle, but the show is called Kandid Kisses.
Hey, but Candy worked for you with that lip gloss. Candy worked.
This is true. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. It's funny about that because what happened is I'm a makeup artist by trade first, and the name of my brand is Kissable Lips Cosmetics.
Hey.
And so what was happening was, like I told you earlier, that I'm in the back of the comedy club selling my makeup or whatever, and I was like, I'm back here talking to these comedians. I'll make this a show, and I just kind of put it all together, encompassing with the brand, and just said, let me just name it Kandid Kisses because comedians are candid, and they ain't no telling what the hell they finna say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you a hustler. You a straight hustler. I love it.
So now let me ask you, have you ever had a time that you were on stage and you had one of those hecklers in the crowd and you were just trying to figure out how to shake them off?
Nope. I can't say I have had a heckler that really made any type of waves because the way my comedy is, it's pretty much at you. I'm at you. You don't really got time to heckle me. And for those that would yell out, what I would do, how I handle them is I just kind of walk toward them on the stage and look directly at them while I'm talking, telling my regular jokes. And folks are chill. They just like, don't nobody want that smoke, right? Don't nobody want that smoke for real. So, but again, you never know. Every time is a different time. So you never know.
That would be intimidating. Somebody walk up on you like, hey, bro.
You don't even say nothing. I just keep telling the joke. You know how your mama talk like, yeah, and I know they better be quiet while I'm in there.
Right.
Type of thing.
Cut them off real quick. Now, what was your most memorable moment on stage?
Wow, this may sound, my most memorable moment on stage was when I recorded All Deaf Comedy on HBO. Before the show, Michelle, they said, the producer of the show was like, look, we love your set. But I walked up to him and was like, hey, I got this new joke I want to try. And he was like, oh, really? Because I had been doing it. And he was like, yeah, but we like what you got so far, man. And we don't want you, this is live, this is HBO. Just kind of do what we, And I'm like, all right, but this joke was working, though, around the country. And if I don't do it now, by the time I get back on the TV, something at this magnitude, the joke going to be old, right? Mm-hmm. So I said, well, fuck it. I get on the stage right when it comes to the point on whether I'm going to do it or not. I actually thought in my head live on HBO, dog, if you're going to do it, you got to do it now. Go. And I went against all the producers and I went and did this joke, this ceiling fan joke. I went and did this ceiling fan joke and the crowd went crazy and I got a standing ovation. And I think when he saw me after the show, he was like, yo, what was that? He was excited. But I just remember making that turn live on TV and betting on myself because that joke had to work. It was my last one. I had told my best joke. So this one got to be better than that one. So that was a big bet. And I was with it.
That's dope. Sometimes you got to go with your heart.
Man, right?
Now, what is something valuable that you learned during the quarantine time?
That you don't need validation. You don't need someone to stamp you. Like, if you build it, they will come. When the pandemic started, I was on social media, but I was like on stage a lot too. So I get to my social media when I get to it. Well, when the stage is closed down, it forced me to become more sociable on social media, and I end up creating the Zodiac Show. And this is a show when I go on. I've been doing it right now, currently 207. It started April 4th. That was like April 6th, the beginning of quarantine, and I've not missed a night. So I created my own fan base, my own followers, people that my own cult following that really rock with me. And so for that, that's what I learned. That hey, if you just build it, they'll come. They'll come.
Not a good thing. It's funny you say that because I have segments on my little channel that has the good, bad, and ugly of the zodiac sign. So, what is your show? Just kind of just telling about all zodiacs, or how does it go?
So the Zodiac Show is basically, it started out saying, you know what, I can go on here and talk about zodiac signs because I like them. I'm intrigued by them. But that quickly evolved within the first two shows. It quickly evolved into a conversation show where men and women are coming on here and we're discussing issues. So we have crazy topics. So last night's topic was, if a woman invite a man on a date, who should pay? The day before that was, is there a such thing as dating out your league? Another question was, should a man take a paternity test on his girl? Or, should you leave a relationship if you've been in it for years and you find out that the baby ain't yours? So what happens is we get on here and I bring in regular people, Michelle. I don't look for my coworkers, my star friends and stuff like that. They come in and pop in, but mostly it's the regular everyday person that gets to pop in, kick it with me back and forth. And it's really a good place. It's every night at 8:30 on my IG Live, 8:30 Pacific time. It's dope.
Okay, so I need to pull up then. That's what you're trying to tell me?
Oh, you absolutely must. It's lit.
Absolutely. I will pull up with Aquarius Nation. Come on now.
Oh my God, here we go. Aquarius. I love it. So, but I do incorporate. I always ask you every time you come on, hey, how you doing? What's your name? And I'm like, what's your sign? So we'll know where your point of view coming from.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make that happen. That's my lane right there.
That's 11:30 your time.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm up editing all night, so that ain't nothing but a thing to me.
All right.
Now, how do you stay motivated during the entertainment business during the time? Because I know when y'all had to get off the stage, and I know a lot of people are talking about how they're doing the virtual shows. Like, how are y'all rocking with that? Is it easier, harder? What's going on with that?
So I've done a few, right? I've done one. Ali Sadiq had one. I thought it was amazing. This was in the beginning where you could see the comments. He was the only one on the screen, but I just did it full blast. And as long as he was laughing, the people was going crazy in the comments. So it was cool. It's not preferable. But I've done one. But more than anything, I've been able to operate my entire business, my comedy, my skits, everything, my writing through the Zodiac Show because I'm having so many conversations. Yeah, so I'm funny on there. Like I have times where I go on rants and I write my jokes just through conversation. So yeah.
The funny thing is I had a friend of mine that's a comedian as well. He said his first was it the virtual show? He said, he was like, it's hard enough to get, have a heckler like when you on stage. He was like, but nigga, if somebody type a heckle, that's a problem.
That's a problem. That's a problem because you read it late. You up there telling your jokes and then you getting your laughs later. Like, oh, y'all like, oh, he don't like that. So you cannot read the comments. That's the worst thing you can do.
When you ran a boo, he said, like, my heart melted. I saw a boo and he was like,
he said he typed boo. That's hilarious. Type boo. That's hilarious.
Yeah, the comments then shit.
Funny.
But okay, now I'm gonna switch it over a little bit because I like to get to know my guests a little bit more deeper than their career. Sure. Who is your favorite rapper or singer and why?
Tupac, for obvious reasons. But I will say to the listeners, Tupac because he come along in my time and when I was a lot younger, and I think that for him I could just relate. He's somebody that you could relate to. If you was around with Pac, trust me,
Yeah.
Somebody you can relate to. Musician. Man, I like Anita Baker. I like Chemistry. I like Jodeci. That's a ton of them. I like R&B. I like 90s R&B. If I give me
That's
the
my
whole
lane.
Pandora station, give me the whole Pandora station.
That is my lane all day long because I DJ as well. And everybody, it's so funny. My mentor,
DJ, damn.
listen, I don't play in these COVID streets. My goal every year, I always tell people, because see, I don't have any kids. All I have to do is thrive. So I tell you, each year, instead of saying, oh, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna do that, add another skill set to your resume. Always evolve. Because it's like, if you sitting there not doing nothing, you might as well go ahead and die. I ain't ready to die yet, so let me keep on going.
I ain't mad at that.
So, now I know with the quarantine, everybody was doing the versus battles and watching everything. So, what's one versus battle that you didn't see that you want to see?
I really that I want. I'm not really into the verses. I watch them.
Really?
They're okay. They're okay. A lot of times, they're okay. Like I like I like Snoop when he was on there with DMX. I like, I glance at him. I can't sit there and watch that. But I like it. But if I could do a versus, shit, I want to see. I just like guys being in the game. LL Cool J.
Okay.
Against somebody like a Drake, but that wouldn't work because they're two different times. I don't know.
Well, you said you like R&B. You won't want to see no R&B artists that you haven't seen.
Oh, well, in R&B versus again, if Jodeci can stand up there and sing against Drew Hill, but I don't know what Jodeci gonna do. Can we get the band back? Shit.
Man, I was thinking about Joe. I did a post about Jodeci or Drew Hill. And of course, they already rocked with Jodeci because they the godfathers of R&B, so to speak. But I'm like, what if you did a Drew Hill versus a Silk?
A Drew Hill versus a Silk. I'm taking Drew Hill, but I like that though. Okay. I'd take Drew Hill, just because they sung on What These Bitches Want from a Nigga. So when Cisco did that, it's a wrap.
And he was hollering about it too. Yeah!
And I was trying. For real.
All right. Now, what are some words of wisdom you would give any upcoming entertainer or entrepreneur?
You gotta believe in yourself in a major way. I mean, almost deliriously, right? You gotta believe in yourself to the point, especially living in LA. Listen, LA has a way of starving you, making you feel, because you're a candle in the sun. When you come out here and get something popping, trust me, somebody got something else popping way bigger. So you gotta believe in yourself so much. And then when it comes to entrepreneurship, again, you got to believe in your product, be original. Like, if you've seen it before, don't try to recreate it, if you ask me. Because we know, and that's the secret. I think somebody like Kanye West being as crazy as he is with all these crazy designs, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah. LA has a way of humbling your soul.
Yes.
Like, I'm from there, and I know I grew up in Atlanta, but I'm from LA, and I had a good friend of mine. He's an actor, and he's doing well now, but he moved from Atlanta to act in LA. And he told me he went down there, moved to, I think, North Hollywood. He had 3 roommates and was still paying $800 a month. I was like, you got to live with 3 other niggas, and you still got to come on.
Listen, but you know what? That's true. That's just so true. But if you can make it, once you figure out how to live here, like just figure out how to take care of somewhere to live, because everybody ain't living in dope apartments out here. You got people out here living in studios, all type of shit, hostels, just to be here, because I believe this is where it's at. I do. Yeah. That doesn't mean you can't make it anywhere else, but yeah, Hollywood, if you got to be built for it. This shit will it's like the wild, wild woods. It'll weed your ass out. The weak is gonna get weeded out. The ones who can't take weak, who make bad decisions, Hollywood gonna run your way. You don't know how to control your money, Hollywood gonna run your ass out here. All of these things you got to learn. You got to learn just to be here.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to get into our segments before we go. We have our Kiss or Diss segment. So I'm going to give you some celebrity crushes. You're going to decide who you kissing and who you dissing.
Oh, that
All
why
right.
it can't be. All right, cool. Right. Kissing, dissing, sucking. I don't know. Come on.
All right. Regina King or Regina Hall? Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
I'm kissing Regina Hall. Regina
Okay.
King is the one. I mean, Regina King is the one from Ray, right?
Yes.
227. I'm
Uh-huh.
not attracted to her. I'm absolutely attracted to Regina Hall, though.
Okay. Meg Thee Stallion or Cardi B? Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
I'm curious about Cardi B. I just want to see. But I don't know. That's a tough one. Here's why. Because I hate Meg Thee Stallion raps. I hate her flow.
Why? Because she say ah.
No, all she got. I'm like, yo, the Eminem of female rap. Like, no. So I don't know, man. I probably honestly I had to see what's up with Meg though. Meg got that body. She got better body than Cardi. Cardi way sexier though.
All right. And the last one, Harriet Tubman or Grace Jones? Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
Sorry, Harriet. I got to dish you. I don't want no parts of Harriet. Give me no parts. I don't want no part of that freedom pussy. Come on, Grace Jones, bitch. Come on. Put this goddamn wig on and bring your long ass here.
Did you say you don't want none of the freedom pussy?
I don't want none of that struggle, freedom. That pussy been walking for 300,000 miles. That motherfucker got a stench on it. I'd rather appreciate her. Her ass ain't had on shoes in 100 years, bitch. I'm not. No. Why? How did you get here, bitch? How did you even get here, Harriet? Bitch? I know they looking for your ass. Get your ass out of here.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. We are moving on to our D.A.Qs, which is our dumbass questions. They're random questions I want answers to. What scene from a movie scared you for life?
What scene from a movie scared me for life? What's that? What's the movie? And I was just like, watching Poltergeist, and that's an old movie right there. Poltergeist, there was a scene where it was like when the house was going crazy, the little girl was standing there staring at the TV. It was either that or the clown under the bed. I don't know if it was a clown under the bed, and just showing the clown reach out, fuck me up. And I'm not scared of clowns, but clowns in the dark in the bed while it's raining, I ain't fucking around. No. So that I think that was Poltergeist.
All right. Would you rather have to read aloud every word you read or sing everything you say out loud?
I would love to read everything out loud. I love to read. I actually love to read out loud. I'm an amazing reader.
Okay.
Yes.
In your opinion, what is the best comedy movie of all time?
Life.
Okay.
And I jumped out there quick, but Life. Yeah, I just say Life. Too classic.
What's your favorite scene in Life?
You gonna almost make me fall off this shit. God damn it. Hey, I ain't no bootlegger trustee. God damn, my toe slipped in the bottle. God damn it.
No, you know what set me off on Life? That nigga said, we next, nigga.
We next, nigga. The upper room. Where Jesus. We next,
that was
nigga.
it to me.
We next, nigga. We on that. The room. I'm gonna bust up in that motherfucker singing that motherfucker.
Nigga, that was my favorite. Okay. If your life
Pies was hot. God damn it. But go ahead.
If your life had a theme song, what would it be?
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life. There's a time you gotta go and show you're growing. Now you know about the facts of life. The facts of life. When the world never seems to be living up to your dreams, then suddenly you're finding out the facts of life are all about you. You. All right, come on.
Listen, I'm an 80s baby, nigga. You ain't got to tell me.
All right, come on. But them real words that you didn't even know. You didn't even know.
Right. All right. What is the worst name you can name a car dealership?
I got one for you. Sweet Lemons.
That's a good one.
Juicy Lemons. Like,
and every Saturday they sell lemonade with lemons.
every day you come pick up this goddamn lemon and drive that motherfucker to the corner.
That's it. All right, our last segment is what grinds my gloss. And normally when I do that, that's for our females. But when we have a male in this, what grinds my gangster. So what is one of your pet peeves?
Hinting. People who hint. People who want
Okay.
things but don't ask for them, but hint about them. There's nothing that puts a thorn in my ass more than that. That's a thorn in my ass. That and lack of self-accountability. When I see somebody that just cannot just own the fact that they fucked up, that bothers me, Michelle.
Absolutely. All right. And last but not least, we have our game SingADoo. SingADoo is a game created by me and my homeboy DJ All Star. It is a game that is for the music lover and you. So what you have to do, I'm going to sing the melody of the song on the card, but I can only use the word do, and you have to guess what I'm singing.
Say it again. You're gonna sing the word on the card.
So yeah, I have different categories. I have hip hop and R&B, greatest hits, pop billboard hits, and country and rock, TV themes, all that. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to sing the melody of the song that's on the card.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to guess what I'm singing. You have to
Oh, for
guess
sure.
the name of the song and the artist.
For sure.
All right. Which
Easy.
one do you want to do? You want to do R&B, hip hop, greatest hits,
R&B,
TV?
hip hop.
Okay, cool. Let's find me one. Oh shit! I don't know if I can do that one. Let me find what I can do. Okay, got it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do
Mm-hmm.
do
Just
do.
kicking.
All right, you got it.
Just
All right.
kicking. That's Escape.
Yep. All right. Next one.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do
Hey, something in
do.
the something.
What
That's
is
my
it?
girl Alicia Keys.
What's the name of the song?
I keep on
There
falling
you go.
in love with you.
All right, my last one. I'm gonna let you do a couple. All right.
Oh shit! All right.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Shit, I don't know if I'm doing that right.
You gotta commit to it for it to work.
Let me see.
Or go to the next.
Yeah. All right, I'll do one you should know. I can't do that either. Let's see.
I like this game.
Shit. Okay. Do 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 do
Can't
do
touch
do.
this,
There you go.
man. Kumastata.
It is.
That's how you said it. That's how you said it. Especially do 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 Kumastata. Kumastata.
All right, so I'm gonna hold it to the camera, and then you tell me when you're down, and I'll guess whatever song it is. I'm gonna do R&B and hip hop because that's my lane.
I got a song. I don't need to look. I got one for you.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Do 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 do.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
All right. You got that. All right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do
Incomplete.
do do do. Do,
Incomplete.
do, do. Yes,
Okay.
incomplete.
Incomplete. You're here.
Without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Right?
All right. Let me get one more.
All right. I'm giving you one, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here you go, right here.
This is market research.
Yeah, right. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do
Step, boy, you getting kind of close.
Hey,
Yeah, I got you next.
yeah, feel a little.
There it is.
Come on, man. What we doing?
So that is how you play SingADoo. For all who's interested, you can order it at SingADoo.com. And Mr. Kevin Tate, please let everybody know how they can find you, where they can pull up to your Zodiac Show and everything that you're selling.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you for having me here, Michelle. This was dope, super fun. I got to look in the stream here. I like this. This is beautiful how we look here. Y'all thank y'all for listening. Make sure y'all follow me on my Instagram, Kevin Tate is. I'm on Clubhouse as well, but Kevin Tate is KevinTateis. Make sure you pop into the Zodiac Show. That's every single night, 8:30 p.m. West Coast time, y'all. We're going to be lit. Pop in. I'll be there. Follow my YouTube, Kevin Tate. And if y'all like this shirt, it means motivate everybody. Y'all make sure y'all order one. Or get in my DMs. Get in my DMs. I got these sweatsuits, T-shirts for ladies, cups, mugs, hats, lighters, everything. So, yeah, get at me. I'm everywhere. Kevin Tate is KevinTateis.
Now, I'm glad you told me what it stands for. I just thought you were saying, hey, I'm feeling me. You know?
Right? And you can't be mad at that, right? Ain't that when you look good on that? You look good in one. I got to see what's up. Got to get you one of them out there.
You ain't going to tell me twice. Let's get it.
All right.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Kandid Kisses TV is sponsored by SingADoo. Did you do it today? SingADoo. SingADoo. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it like this? Can you do it real quick? Pew! Go get it! Go get it! Pick a card up. Pick your genre. Can you do it right? You're gonna wanna, bruh. It's first to 21. We'll get the job done. So grab your friends and fam, cause it's a lot of fun. Some do it with some class, but make it real fast. Cause time is kinda tricky. Can you do it in 6 weeks? Let's go. Get your copy today at SingADoo.com. Make sure you like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And tune in every Monday and Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you feel it in your heart, go ahead and donate. No dollar amount is too small. Kandid Kisses TV, baby. Not your typical interview, y'all. Wait, I can't forget. If you haven't already, check out artistperiod.com. Kandid Kisses TV has merchandise. Check us out on artistperiod.com. ARTISTPERIOD. Period.